There he is, this is Cody. I like to keep them as close to their natural habitat as I can. That's his main humble abode. Yeah, you found it. Look you up there, king of the castle. What's up guys, Beaver up here, and today I'm going to be cleaning out my leopard gecko called Cody. So it doesn't really look like he needs much of a clean out to be. Oh, there he is. He's a coming. It doesn't really look like he needs a clean out, but he is he's overdue, bless him. So we're going to give him a little clean out. And he's over there munching on some veg. Larry's a bit sheddy at the minute, and he bless him. You're shedding, aren't you? He's a bit grumpy, a bit sheddy. Yeah, now about to clean out Cody. It's like you know, isn't it, buddy? To be fair, he's only peeking out because he hasn't been fed yet today. He's checking for some food, that's what he's doing. You checking for your food, are you? You get some food after I've cleaned you out. Yeah, he's got all of the normal. His heat bulb is actually not on at the moment because it's warm enough. Obviously I've got it set to a thermostat, so as soon as it drops below a certain temperature it will come on, but it's quite warm today, so it hasn't actually come on yet. Oh, there you go, it's now starting to come on, look. Because I've opened it up, the cooler air is getting through it. And then yeah, he's got the UV bulb up here as well, which I changed recently, to be fair, because you are meant to change them fairly often, because the UV bulb can slowly decline in UV ability. I don't know what it's called. So Cody is actually very, very clean. He poos in his moist hide, in all the moss and stuff. He literally only poos in his hide in the moss, which is handy for me because I know where it's going to be when I spot clean it. But yeah, the moss is a bit dried out, even though I sprayed it the other day. It's a bit dry, so get you some new ones, eh? Come on, baby. There he is. This is Cody. He's actually kind of due for a shed soon, so he's starting to get a little bit paler, but yeah, he's got some really nice colours and markings on him, but again, he's starting to fade a little bit because yeah, due for a shed, but you'll climb up there. You're gonna feel safer up there, are you? Yeah, obviously geckos like to sort of go in hides and stuff, so he's probably about to just try and hide. Yeah, they like their hides, they do. Which is why I've got a few in here for them. But they kind of need like a normal hide and like a moist sort of wet hide as well, because they do shed quite a lot. And they need the moisture to be able to shed easily as well. Which is why I have like their moss hide. But he uses his moss hide as a litter tray. I don't know whether anyone else's geckos use the moss hide as a litter tray, but Cody does. So I get as much out as I can with the dustbin, and then I'll grab a hoover to get the rest out. And then I will use a reptile safe disinfectant spray, and I'll literally just fully disinfect it all, just to make sure it's squeaky clean. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, are you slipping? Where are you? You're literally all gonna get tangled up in my hair, aren't you? I'm gonna get all tangled up. Where are you? There you go. Let's untangle you. You want a little run around for a bit? Once I finish this off? Right, he's just having a little run around whilst I finish this off. Getting a bit of exercise. So I like to use it's like a stone desert mix, because that is kind of slightly more similar to where they would originally be from. Yeah, it's like a sandstone mix. Because, as I said, I like to keep them as close to their natural habitat as I can. Obviously that's easier said than done. And then, second bag. Also, how sick is this Grambit? It's a handy little knife, that. There you go, but yeah, as you can see, it's got like a few like bigger bits as well, but it's sandy and rocky. So it's nice and suitable for them. And then if all the other little bits need a disinfect, you can disinfect them, but these are actually all alright at the moment, so I don't really need to. But he's got some wood bits, he's got some stone bits. As I said, kind of like to try and keep it as close to natural habitat as I can. And then in this, basically this is like a little coconut hide. And in the coconut hide, I put in moss. So this moss is nice and damp, although I do still give it a little spray of water now and again anyway. But chuck some of the moss in there. So yeah, it's got a damp hide to help with his shedding and stuff. And then I'm just going to clean out his water bowl. There we go then. Water bowl is all nice and clean. He's got quite a nice big water bowl, to be fair. Again, it just all helps, doesn't it? And then I do have another little bowl which I'm now about to quickly clean as well. But this one I just chuck in the corner, but it helps with just like the humidity and the moisture. And leopard geckos do like a little bit of humidity, not too much, but a little bit. So I've got a little water bowl that I put in the corner there near the light, just to help with the humidity levels. And then I've got all his rocks and stuff. Again, you can then just have a wander on those, can't he? And then another little one. And then this is the main hide where he actually always sleeps. That's his main humble abode. I was going to see whether he wanted any worms, but... What are you doing? Yeah, now and again what I like to do is kind of make him run for the odd worm to give him a bit of exercise, but in all honesty I don't think he's wanting to. Come on, look, go and get your worm. Okay, I'm gonna get your worm. No? Yeah, now and again I like to just get him out onto the floor and try and make him run for his food a little bit, just to give him a little bit of exercise. And in all honesty, sometimes he doesn't. He literally just doesn't care. Oh, some of these are actually like going to the little cocoon thing already. Give you one. There we go. Is that nice? You do yummy. We got any more juicy ones? Yeah, it's just that little bit of extra exercise, even though in all honesty they don't really move around too much anyway. They can when they want to, but they're quite good at just staying in their hides. You're going the wrong way. Yeah, you found it. I love it when they like lick their lips like that, it's so good. Yeah, you've had enough, have you? You can't go under there, can you? You've had enough? Hmm? You wanna go back in? It's a close-up of the finished product. Just all his rocks and stuff, his water. He's now having a little explore to see what I've done to the place. And yeah. You can't go up there, can you? You're not a climber. You're not a crested gecko, you're a leopard gecko. You can climb a little bit. Your feet just aren't quite so sticky, you know? Yeah, he's gonna love it being nice and clean. But he'll have a little wander now. He'll know that something's a bit different. Look you up there, king of the castle. Is Cody king of the castle, is he? You be careful. But in terms of feeding, crickets, hoppers, worms, these are basically bigger worms, but they're for the bearded dragons. He's a bit bigger. He really likes wax worms as well, obviously. I then sometimes use NutriGrub. Basically sprinkle a little bit of this inside those so the bugs eat that, which then in turn gives the beardy leopard gecko, whatever you're feeding them, some of that. Calcium dust, because obviously they need some calcium, and Nutribol as well, some more vitamins. Again, that's got calcium stuff in it. But a bit of everything really. Don't you jump out there. Don't you jump out. Yeah, these guys don't eat veg or anything like that. You also don't bath them. Obviously the moisture of that helps with their shedding, and also having like quite a big water bowl is handy as well, because that all helps them. But they are literally one of the cleanest reptiles I've ever owned. It's crazy. Like, it doesn't even look like they need to clean out when I clean them out, because they're so clean. And as I said, I'm pretty sure he's the only bloomin' leopard gecko that uses a hide as a bloomin' litter tray, honestly. He actually only poos in there. He's literally he's made his own little litter tray. But he's about to go back into his main hide. He'll have a little dig. He'll get it comfortable in there again. And then yeah, he'll probably have a snooze until later now. Because they kind of come out more during the night, so your tail's still out. In the wild, you want to be leaving that out. Obviously, you do have to be careful with their tails because they can just drop their tails if they get too scared and stuff. But yeah, there he goes. Night, Cody. But that was the brief little introduction to Cody, I guess, my leopard gecko. I do already have videos with Larry, my bearded dragon, and Ernie, my tortoise as well. They're already on the channel, but I hadn't done one for Cody yet, so it was his time, and especially as I needed to clean him out anyway, kind of made some sense. But as always, thank you so much for watching. It really is appreciated. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.